Okay, so this is my desk portfolio, and I'm here with my girlfriend.
Daniela Pettis.
Okay, so starting with the first section, if it'll let me. Section one, and this is my good death, how I perceive how I want to die. So the first is the end of life care, which usually means if you want to have hospice at home or at the hospital. And so I want to do hospice at home, and the reasons are because um it's very gloomy in a hospital. I mean, of course, a lot of death happens there, sickness, illness. So I'd rather be in the comfort of my own home where, my family's there. Of course, there's gonna need to be a caretaker there, but even then, it's not is the same environment as a hospital.
Hmm.
And accommodations, of course, do have to happen to the home, like including a hospital bed, because they have all the settings and all the
Yeah.
things needed, and um, if needed, oxygen tanks, and one major thing are bathroom changes,
Yeah.
especially like the toilet and the shower, because well, toilet you need if you do need help getting off of it, or handles just to help you up or
Hmm.
down. Um, the shower, there's a lot of different types. There's some like modified bathtubs and
Hmm.
walk-in showers so you don't trip going in.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would like a walk-in shower as my bathroom accommodation.
Hmm.
And as for like visitation, um, I feel like I wouldn't mind anyone at my home, and anyone with a close connection, at least like close friends, close family, um, even your family, because I'm well, kind of there almost every day during the summer. So
Hmm.
yeah, and if hospice can't be done at my house, I do end up wanting to, of course, receive hospice at the hospital, but I don't want it to drag out for like weeks.
Hmm.
I want to be there for like 3 days max. And at that point, just kill me.
Okay.
So, so yeah.
Hmm.
And again, with the visitation, anyone that's close can visit me during my last moments. But if there are kids involved, uh, there is a little bit of a like rule setting I would like for them to
Hmm.
follow, because I do want it to be a calm environment. I don't
Hmm.
want kids asking questions or
Hmm.
like screaming in a way.
Yeah.
And yeah, and honestly, any time that at least any time that I'm awake, I wouldn't mind anyone coming in. I do like
Yeah.
my peace and quiet, but I understand that it's my last days,
Yeah.
so I wouldn't mind it at all. And any items brought with me, it could be because I'm still 20, but I would like my phone in there with me. So at
Hmm.
least I have something to do if I'm able to do anything,
Yeah.
and a speaker for music, because that's like one of the things I can't live without. And if
Hmm.
it's like dead silent in the room, I'll lose my mind.
Yeah.
So, and as for the atmosphere, of course, like I said, the music. If
Hmm.
no one's in the room and like there isn't any talking going on, I gotta have my music going. I
Yeah.
cannot sit in silence.
Hmm.
And with the lights too, especially if I'm in bed, um, I don't want it to be those fluorescent lights, the ones that are like high beams basically.
Yeah.
So, but I don't want it to be super dark either. Like, I don't know what the lights are called exactly, but the orangish lights
Yeah, okay, I know what you're talking about.
and a lot of people like candles and all that, but I don't think I'd be able to withstand it.
Hmm.
Candles are alright, but I just rather have no sense at all.
Hmm.
If
Okay.
it smells in there, yeah, but but if it's like, re your regular breathing air, I
Yeah.
just I don't want anything at all.
Okay.
So, section two, it's getting a little harder.
Okay.
It's it's how I want to like go out basically, burial wise,
Okay.
burial, cremation, all of that.
Hmm.
So, um, I do want to do the traditional burial, which is, just casket, be put into the ground, funeral service, church service, all of
Hmm.
that. And yeah, and the reason is because of my religion. It's the most favored option. I know cremation isn't exactly like ideal within the religion. And I've been a Catholic my whole life, so I just rather not break that tradition.
Hmm.
And yeah, basically I wanted to follow me into my grave. Born with it, die with it.
Hmm.
Yeah. So as for like the way, like finances, I don't, I'm a broke college kid,
Hmm.
so financially it might be a little hard, but I do plan to have it ready for when I do die.
Hmm. Yeah.
And it could be any day, but hopefully I'll reach a decent age where I'll be planned and prepared for it.
Yes.
So again, I want to have the money because I don't want to put a financial burden on anyone around me. It's already tough going through the grieving process.
Hmm.
So financially on top of it, that's not healthy for anyone that's around.
Hmm.
And thankfully, if I do die like soon, my grandpa bought burial plots in Votman.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah, the only thing that would have to happen is a casket, to buy a casket.
Yeah.
But Amazon does do caskets. And it might not seem ideal, but they are amazing prices compared to burial homes.
Yeah.
Because burial homes, you'll charge almost like 10 grand for a casket that looks worse than one of these, and these are
Yeah.
only 1.5 grand.
Yeah.
So I'd rather, if I don't have money or if I don't purchase it by the time I'm dead, I'd rather this get purchased through Amazon.
Yeah.
Even Costco and Sam's does it too, and Walmart. So,
All right then.
and for, well, of course, sometimes there's like meats and all that after the funeral service or
Awake.
what? Yeah,
It's called awake, right?
yes, yeah. So, well, the after party for me, I don't really care what anyone does. Y'all can have a little after party if you want. I don't really mind at all. I just want y'all to have barbecue because it I'm kind of a barbecue addict. Any
Hmm.
chance I get, I'll have it. But again, I'm a broke college kid, so
Yeah.
yeah. So this is the only after party request I have. Everything else that anyone wants to do is up to them.
Okay. I have a question for the previous slide.
Yeah.
Are you going to want an open casket? Because like we're probably gonna do the rosary, right?
Hmm.
But
Yeah,
would you
yeah.
casket?
Uh, yeah. I mean, Yeah, because I mean, it's just I feel like to me that's normal. I
Yeah.
my when my aunt died, we had a open casket and it was just you paid your respects. You
Yeah.
used the
Your
pew
final
to
goodbye.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would definitely want an open casket.
Okay.
All right. So for section three, it's the finances and possessions that I own. So, finances and possessions come the will and live or living trust. And for me, I'd rather do it traditional and have a will to my name.
Mhm.
So as far as like the executor of it, I want either a family lawyer or my sister to do it because I feel like parent wise, I don't think they could handle it. I don't think you could handle it. I
Yeah.
feel like someone out of the family or, my sister because I have a really good relationship with her and while she may be, sad about the death, I think she would be the one to be able to organize everything together.
Yeah.
And while I don't have much to my name, the stuff I do have, I distribute it kind of like this. My sister, she's huge into computer stuff, so all my computer stuff would go to her.
Mhm.
My parents, I'd give my greatest achievements to, since they're the ones that kind of, you know, helped me get there.
Yeah.
So like my Aggie ring and of course my associates when out of high school and then hopefully my bachelor's by the time.
Mhm.
And then um, just a bunch of pictures and a bunch of clothes just for remembrance. So I know we have a lot of pictures together and I have a bunch of clothes. So
Mhm.
yeah, and then of course maybe my cologne or something. And I think everything else I own would be given to my parents just so they can like hopefully sell it. I would want them to sell it so they can like pay off some of their debts or something,
Mhm.
that sort. Yeah. So there's that part. And then
Okay.
uh, possessions and sentimental objects. House cleaning wise, hold on, I need to get a water. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Okay. So house cleaning wise, I don't want the burden to fall on anyone, like a single person.
Mhm.
So anyone that's willing to do the job, I wouldn't mind doing. I mean, I don't have embarrassing things.
Yeah.
So, and even if I did, it might change their view of me, but I'd be dead. I mean, I
Yeah.
don't really care if
Okay.
they go through it.
Uh-huh.
And so, yeah. And as far as sentimental objects, uh,
No, you're fine.
aha, okay. I do have a dog, so of course you know that. But Buck, his name is Buck. He's gonna stay with my parents because I know they'll take care of him.
Mhm.
And Yeah, there's really no other person that of course I trust you, but
Yeah,
no
I
other
know.
person I want to have him. So I can't.
You're fine.
And then for the photos, of course, most of them tell their own story, and you don't really have to have a note with it to know what went on during the time. But of course, photos with you would be given to you
Mhm.
because you already know the story behind all of them.
Yeah.
So yeah, and the same kind of goes with my family too. They'll be explained. Like I'll leave little notes with them, just explaining the what happened during the time. But yeah, they'll still be given to them as they deserve to have something to like remember me by in a way. I know they'll
Mhm.
always remember me, but still, it's a picture.
Yeah.
And then this is it gets a little lighter here, thankfully.
Yeah.
So section 4 is the virtual world.
Okay.
And this deals with this my social media and like virtual identity. So this includes like my Snapchat, Instagram, even Xbox profile,
Yeah.
um, Twitter, any of that sort. But I cannot stress this enough. I don't want my thing to have a memorial. Like
Okay.
you click on the page and it shows uh the dub or whatever on Instagram and live from this to this.
Yeah.
I I
No.
don't mind it, but I really just think it's corny in a way. So
Yeah.
I don't want that on my profile.
Okay.
And I think all my social media is gonna go to the grave with me. The only thing I'll give out is my Facebook password. And I think the reasoning is I just don't want anyone to, well, I don't mind them seeing my stuff. I just don't want anyone to like change it in a way.
Yeah.
I want it to be me, authentically me, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So, yeah. And as far as passwords to like my emails, my email, not necessarily a bank account, maybe bank account because you will need it to, transfer money or that stuff be given out for my death, the death certificate and you know,
Uh-huh.
just the will in general. Uh, a Bitwarden account, which is like it's a super encrypted website that keeps your information safe, your passwords, all that safe. You can organize it how you need to.
Hmm.
So I wouldn't mind keeping all of that in there, even entertainment like Netflix and Hulu. So, and I wouldn't mind that being used even when I'm gone. Just switch the card information so you can keep it going.
Yeah.
And as for my computer, I don't have any important files on it to where I don't think I'd have to like transfer it in a way.
Hmm.
I wouldn't mind just giving it to I wouldn't mind giving my laptop to like you or my parents and of course the password to it
Hmm.
because, it's it's for work, it's for school, so it,
Yeah.
it doesn't bother me at all. Okay. So, section 5 it gets a little back to the depressive side again.
Okay.
So this is socials, and this is legacy. And
Oh, jeez.
so the first part asked if I want to leave any like messages in a way for when I'm gone. So yeah, the first one is a voicemail, and I especially want to leave it for you and my family. And it's a way of just like having something to look back on. It, just something to not forget my voice, because I know when my aunt died, I didn't have anything. So, you'll never forget their voice, but like it's just nice to have something to, you know, be able to go repeat.
Yeah.
And I think this would help with the grieving process overall because, you're not trying to get over them, but you're trying to heal basically. So,
Yeah.
and it just includes say like your normal sayings like I'll always be for here. I can't even talk. I'll always be here for you, or I'll be watching over you, or even just as simple as, I love you. And again with the memorial thing, I don't
Yeah.
want anyone online memorial because it just it seems corny to me.
Yeah.
And also one good point that got brought up during class was uh, what if big companies start to make you pay just to hear someone's voice again through an AI? And I don't want anyone to pay just to hear me or see a fake version of me. So I'd still stick to photos and all that and voicemails for these reasons. And um, memorials aren't just, online presents or any of that. It's your gravestone. And I do want one with like my birth and death date, maybe a message, maybe my quote, the Bible quote, this Luke 6:37 on it.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, because that's what I live by. So again, especially with the last point, that's legacy, and that's the like one of the biggest beliefs I live by was the quote, and it's on there, but to simplify it is why judge a man when as myself I walk as an imperfect man.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I want people to remember me that way that I didn't judge those for being different.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. So this section involves you,
Mm-hmm.
but mainly the if I were to die now and I'm still in college, I do believe that somewhat of a close relative should inform my professors that I'm no longer, here.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't really care how they do it. If it's, I know through phone, it's kind of informal, but they may not be in the right state of mind. So I wouldn't. put it against them that they had to call in to say, hey, he's no longer here.
Mhm.
And I do believe that my professors deserve to know that I won't, I can't attend their class anymore.
Yeah.
So, and even with the proof, I don't care if it's through email or in person. I think they should send them the funeral card or something of that sort to where, they can know for sure that I'm no longer gonna be there.
Uh-huh.
And well, for you, to go through this process, of course, Danny, I don't want you to be with anyone else, but overall, I just want you to be happy. So I do want you to find someone else eventually. I don't care how long it takes you. Just, I don't want you to go on and think that you have to live alone. Because, like I said, well, I do want you to grieve. I don't want you to do it for long because, while everyone does grieve in their own way, I just don't want you to go through that your whole life. You deserve to be happy.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so this is section 6, and this is the information dispersal. And this includes like passwords and like um just important information overall.
Mhm.
So passwords, I'm not really that good with hiding my passwords.
Yeah.
My phone, and of course you know where they're at. So,
Mhm.
you know, and they're not even hidden. I will say that. You can find it and you'll see like Hulu, and then under it'll say password, and then, of course, the password.
Yeah.
So, yeah, for that stuff, if anyone got my phone, I'm kind of cooked, but it's all right.
Okay.
But as far as the other, super important information, my birth certificate, social security number, my parents have that all in a lockbox
Uh-huh.
at my house. So, yeah, this stuff, is kept away, and if needed, it can be pulled out to help the death certificate process, or, anything that's needed in the will. So, yeah, and when I do move out, and have my own apartment during this time, I do end up wanting to get a lockbox because they have had theirs for, I'm pretty sure it was a wedding gift.
Mhm.
Ever since then, they've had it, and it's been amazing. So,
Yeah.
yeah, and this is the last section,
Oh, jeez.
and that's the emotional preparedness. And yeah,
All right.
the saying is everyone grieves in their own way. So here we go. So this one's not that bad. It's the
Okay.
next one that I'm probably
Oh,
not gonna be able to read. You're probably gonna have to read in silence. I'll just be here.
okay.
So yeah. So as far as the supporting in the grieving process, I will keep on saying it. Everyone grieves in their own way. It's imperative how you deal with it though. So overall, I just kind of want everyone to be there for each other. I don't want anyone to be alone during this time. Just kind of be kind, be there, and be accessible for anyone. that may be going through the same thing as you. And I just ask that don't let it put you into a bad state of mind because I just there's no point of, me dying and then having someone else die over me dying. Uh, Please see a grief counselor and attend support groups if you do need it. And yeah, so here, last section. Well,
Okay,
this isn't the part, but
okay.
there's this saying, and it's everyone grieves differently, and grieving is a personal and highly individual experience. How you grieve depends on many factors, and the just overall the grieving process takes time. Healing happens gradually. It can't be forced or hurried. There's no timetable for grieving. So, okay. So this is my final message, for like friends, family, you, all that. Okay. Like I said though, I don't think I can force myself to read it because I'm gonna probably be crying over here.
Okay. I'll read it. I'll read it. Maybe. Let's see.
Okay, let me move this.
I'm done.
Okay, so that's all I have. But did you have any like questions or concerns about my process?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, well, again, thank you for taking the time for this interview because I know it's hard for me. So, yeah, thank you.